If you grew up with CBeebies, you've most likely heard of a small animated children's series called Rastamouse. It was one of the few popular shows around the 2010s to be on the channel. It had been quite a nostalgic show back then and doesn't seem to be as popular as it used to be. A fun, entertaining series with neat animation, lovable characters, and especially its songs and music. Rastamouse originated as a character in a series of children's books, co-created by Genevieve Webster and an author-illustrator known as Michael DeSalsa, who was a Rastafarian swimming instructor at the time. Genevieve Webster wanted to create books for coloured-skinned children that were vibrant and highly engaging, seeing that existing options at the time felt overly serious and lacked an amount of fun. Michael, who moved to Trinidad to London as a child, drew heavy inspiration from West London. The fictional town of Mouseland features locations based on real places like Notting Hill, Palace Square, and Westbourne Grove. The character debuted in a few books from 2004, like Rastamouse and The Crucial Plan, and Rastamouse Da Bag of Bling. A third installment called Rastamouse and the Double Crossing Diva was published in 2005. The original stories were written in a rhyme and initially included Caribbean accents and Jamaican language terms to encourage children to explore and understand different cultures, which came as a smart idea from Michael and his culture background. Before getting its own full TV show, the concept gained early attention from the BBC when actor Lenny Henry read two of the books for the storytelling series Jack and Ori in January 2008. The character was a success in mainstream pop culture when the show premiered on the 31st of January 2011 on CBeebies. The plot for the show followed Rastamouse and his reggae band called the Easy Crew, solving mysteries for the town's mayor, President Wensleydale, while living by the positive phrase of making a bad thing good. The television series was animated by Welsh animation studio Dynamo Productions alongside Freestones Media. The show used stop motion with puppets and also cardboard cutouts for set designs. The initial character models were built by the famous puppet studio known as Mack and Sanders before an in-house team took over the character modifications. They also worked on the puppets for Strange Hill High, but that's an idea for another video someday. Love that show. The series ran for 3 seasons and a total of 104 episodes with a running time of 11 minutes. The music for the show has authentic, real instrument reggae rhymes, rap and children-friendly lyrics aimed at spreading positive motto of making a bad thing good, and the show's songs are so catchy and neat, they even got some CD releases. Like I said, the show follows the crime-fighting gang called the Easy Crew, who are a band of mice who play music when they're not solving mysteries in Mouseland. The show ties in with songs or music connected with the episode's plot. You have Rastamouse, the leader of the Easy Crew who plays the lead guitar. He is a passionate skateboarding hero, dedicated to redemption rather than punishment. He always lands up finding the criminals or solving the huge mysteries that go on. Scratchy, who's the band's bassline heavy bass player and DJ. She is cool, stylish female mouse known for keeping the crew grounded. She is quite good and quick at thinking and getting right on track to solve the problems and mysteries. Sumer is the speediest mouse who plays the bongo drums. He is incredibly fast on roller skates, but is prone to distractions, often leading to disappointment when things go wrong. There is even also President Wensleydale, who in each episode relies on Rastamouse and the crew to solve out all the crimes and problems in Mouseland. The show has good educational morals like his catchphrase of turning something bad into something good, usually helping wrongdoers in this case to redeem themselves from their mistakes, seeing a good side in each person. One of my favourite episodes from the show is its first one known as The Crucial Plan. All the she's in Mouseland vanishes, leaving the residents of Mouseland in distress and the baby mice at the orphanage in hunger. President Wensleydale calls in Rastamouse, Scratchy and Sumer to investigate where the Sheezes went to. Once they find the criminal, rather than punishing the thief, they redeem him by giving him a job as the orphanage's master chef to feed the young mice who live there. It's quite a fun and entertaining episode to kick off the show. Another episode I quite like is the marathon race. When Scratchy has been training hard for a big she's marathon, but Rubber, who does not do any training at all, always beats her, Rastamouse gets curious when Rubber claims his twin brother Dub has broken his leg, and the mystery intensifies when they find Dub shooting hoops in the backyard. Sadly though, in 2011 the show would erupt into parents being parents and complaining about it. They first accused the series of apparently being racist and stereotyping people, which is quite fucking stupid. It's only a kids show which features reggae music, with it teaching good morals. It isn't even offending any viewers. I highly doubt the show was trying to be anywhere near racism. Just your typical grown-ups finding an excuse to whine about an innocent kid show to the BBC and waste their time. I even doubt any younger viewers watching the show found anything wrong with it. As the creator said, they wanted to have a show which represents a culture, which was quite rare at the time for children's media. With the co-creator basing the show after his own childhood coming from a Rastafarian culture. The next complaint is more stupid than the other one. Apparently the sheaths in the show is meant to be considered their version of cocaine. They're fucking idiots. What are the mouse meant to eat, Len? Fish? Beef? Pot noodles? At this rate, the parents were just pulling any trick out of the bag to complain about Rastamouse, which was quite just stupid and silly. Even parents were worried that the kids would copy the show's slangs in school playgrounds. As of doing research for this, none of that stuff has ever happened. This shit is crazy, but you just have to laugh at the fact they're phoning a company complaining over the most stupidest shit ever. But anyways, it's music. Like I said, the show has CD albums and honestly, the theme song slaps just alone. That's one of the things that makes the show brilliant, which was the same with music and songs from shows like Postman Pat and Sooty. One of my favourite songs is Cookin' and Jammin', which has quite a catchy vibe, and like I said about the show's culture, the music is based off reggae music, which is quite a neat idea for a kids show. The show was also popular in Canada. I really love the animation for the show, with the puppets giving in with that sweet smooth stop frame animation. Around this time, kids shows were becoming more popular with CGI and 2D animation, which I'm not saying is bad, just that stop motion was losing that huge amount of attention. So Rastamouse was really great with its animation. The show also had its own special events like performing musical stage shows and even appearing on ITV's morning show Daybreak. Sadly, the show had finished after series 3 and stopped airing in 2018. But despite that, Rastamouse is still a very good children's series with fun animation, unique characters, and even the music, which is fabulous. Thank you all for watching this video. Feel free to share your memories of Rastamouse down in the comment section below, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.